Welcome back to today. We journey back to one of the bloodiest and most rebellious periods in Westeros history, the Faith Militant Uprising that took place after Aegon the Conqueror's reign. This uprising wasn't just a clash of arms, but a fierce struggle for power between the Iron Throne and the Faith of the Seven. Let's uncover how this battle unfolded, who the key players were, and how it shaped the future of the realm. After Aegon the Conqueror united the Seven Kingdoms with fire and blood, the realm entered a new era. Aegon ruled with both force and diplomacy, but his conquest left many unresolved tensions. The Faith of the Seven, particularly its militant wing, the Faith Militant, was wary of the Targaryens, especially due to their foreign customs, incestuous marriages, and disregard for the faith's traditional authority. Although Aegon himself was respected for his fairness and restraint, resentment brewed under the surface. The Faith had been reluctant to accept the Targaryen rule, and the union between Aegon and his sisters Rhaenys and Visenya only deepened the divide. However, the real conflict wouldn't erupt until after Aegon's death, during the reign of his son, Maegor Targaryen. But who were the Faith Militant? They were composed of two groups: the warriors' sons, knights and noblemen devoted to the faith, and the poor fellows, a much larger group made up of common folk, sworn to defend the faith. Together, they represented the military arm of the Faith of the Seven, committed to enforcing its laws and challenging any rulers who dared defy them. The Faith Militant took orders from the High Septon, the spiritual leader of the Faith of the Seven, based in the Starry Sept in Old Town. The High Septon wielded immense influence over the people of Westeros, and with the Faith Militant at his disposal, he was a force even the Iron Throne had to reckon with. When Aegon's son, Maegor Targaryen, ascended the throne, the tensions between the faith and the crown reached a breaking point. Maegor earned his title, the Cruel, through his harsh rule and merciless actions. His open defiance of the faith by taking multiple wives, including a Valyrian cousin, sparked outrage. To the faith, Maegor's actions were seen as an affront to their beliefs, and they rallied in protest. The Faith Militant rose up in defiance. They refused to recognize Maegor's marriages and took up arms against him. Across the realm, members of the Warriors' Sons and Poor Fellows began attacking Targaryen loyalists, seizing control of towns, and even launching an assault on King's Landing itself. Maegor, not one to be cowed by rebellion, responded with unmatched brutality. He rode his dragon, Balerion the Black Dread, and unleashed fire upon the Faith Militant strongholds. Entire towns were burned to the ground, and no mercy was shown to the rebels. Maegor was determined to crush the Faith's military arm once and for all. In what became known as the Battle Beneath the God's Eye, Maegor led his forces against the Warriors' Sons and the Poor Fellows, slaughtering them in the thousands. Maegor's ruthlessness in these battles sent a clear message. No one, not even the Faith, could challenge the Iron Throne without paying a heavy price. The final stronghold of the Faith Militant was the Starry Sept in Old Town, where the High Septon sought refuge. Maegor made it clear that he would stop at nothing to crush the Faith's military power, and the Sept was fortified for a desperate last stand. Yet, Maegor's continued violence began to turn even his own allies against him. Even Maegor's mother, Visenya, advised caution. But Maegor's determination to eradicate the Faith Militant led to one of his darkest moments, ordering the execution of any survivors of the rebellion, including priests, small folk, and nobles who had aided the faith. Although Maegor succeeded in crushing the Faith Militant, his reign grew more unstable. His cruelty alienated many of his vassals, and as rebellions broke out across the realm, Maegor found himself increasingly isolated. Eventually, even the Iron Throne turned against him. In a dramatic and mysterious end, Maegor was found dead on the Iron Throne, with swords piercing his body. Some say it was suicide, others claim it was the work of assassins. Regardless of how he died, Maegor's death marked the end of a reign defined by tyranny and bloodshed. The Faith Militant uprising had far-reaching consequences. Although Maegor had defeated them, his actions left the faith scarred and weakened for generations. The Targaryen dynasty remained in power, but the relationship between the Iron Throne and the Faith of the Seven was forever changed. After Maegor's death, His successor, King Jaehaerys I Targaryen, worked to restore peace and heal the wounds left by the uprising. Jaehaerys made peace with the faith, offering concessions and ensuring that such a bloody conflict would not happen again during his reign. The faith militant uprising during Maegor the Cruel's reign serves as a reminder of the dangerous intersection between faith and power in Westeros. Maegor's violent response may have secured his throne for a time, but it also led to his downfall. It's a tale of how even the mightiest rulers can be brought low by their own cruelty. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.